everyone, and welcome to a special weekend edition of Nerd Alert. Today we're going to talk about a movie that I was a big fan of. It's Pixar's Inside Out. So most of us saw the movie and were touched by it and had feelings about Bing Bong. But now it is coming out to Blu Ray, and along with that come some extra special features. We're going to talk about two of them today. There's, of course, way more on the Blu Ray DVD combo itself that I would like to show, but I probably should not show, and you would have to check that out yourself. We're going to look at first a deleted scene. It's Bring Your Daughter to Work Day.
No school! No school, no school, no school.
What's Dad's job again?
No idea.
This is gonna be awesome!
Other news, San Francisco's intractable homeless problem continues to vex residents.
There you go. Now you can help me look for words that are misspelled. Oh, there's one. It's shouldn't have an apostrophe right there. This is what Daddy does every single day.
Whoa, we've got a lot to learn, people.
So what does her dad do? It looks like he's a computer manual proofreader. Later on in the movie, it did show that he was working on a tech startup, which made a lot of sense because they moved to San Francisco. But this is a really cute scene. It goes on, obviously. I think if I can find the link, I'll put it below. If I'm not allowed to, I'm sorry. I tried my best. But it shows a scene that seems to be earlier in Riley's life than we saw in the movie, because when it started, she was about 13 or so, and sometimes it would go into flashback, but she was pretty little, like maybe a baby, maybe a 5-year-old in this. So I can kind of see where they would need to dump this off because it doesn't really fit thematically with the rest of the movie. But perhaps there was this whole idea where they would show her at this younger age of, I don't know, 8, 7 at this point, where she's missing school, she's going to take your daughter to work day. It's super boring. It's kind of cute, this scene. It does go on, and you see how tedious Dad's job is, and maybe we should have gone to school after all. And the voices are, this is the storyboard phase, so we're not hearing the all-star voice cast for the most part, I think. I think 1 or 2 might be in there, and then there's somebody who sounds kind of like Seth Rogen, but I kind of doubt it's Seth Rogen. There's a new feature that will be fully formed on the Blu-ray. It's called Riley's First Date, in which she goes out with the boy we meet at the end of the movie. Let's take a look.
Dad's upset, doesn't like that Jordan's there.
Bo sheezy. Did she just say bo sheezy?
I don't understand. What's happening?
Ugh, this is just embarrassing. I can't. I can't.
Gus has a very funny relationship with Riley's parents anytime they try to be anything but just mom and dad.
We're going skating with a group of friends.
She really feels uncomfortable with that.
That'll be off the hook. LOL.
Stop talking like that!
Would you be angry at all because she's going on a date?
No.
You want a piece of this, Pop?
As long as he's nice to her,
Just
fair
as long,
to her.
yeah, and pays for stuff. Paying for stuff, I go take a nap.
Give him the silent treatment. He's about to crack, I can feel it.
Guy she dates doesn't have a lot to say.
I love the guy in his own little world.
Part of the fun is that we're going into different characters' minds. So much fun to see how what you do on the outside is not necessarily what you're thinking on the inside.
So they do that thing again where they go into different characters' minds and have their own set of 5 major emotions controlling their own console. And we got a little peek of what the boys looked like. It was extreme sports with dopey-looking, curly-haired, baseball hat-wearing boy characters, which is, I suppose, fitting. Which, it goes back to the theory of why does Riley's table have, more or less like differently clad and different sounding and different gendered emotions, while everyone else is, like the mother, for instance, is all female, all kind of looks like the mom. The dad's is all male, all kind of looks like the dad. You could argue that she's still finding herself and she's not grown up yet, but it looked like the boys all seem to be boys. Or you could just chalk it up to, well, the big celebrities are going to be the main characters' emotions. So that's why they did that. It does give you a lot to think about, and I do think it's kind of fun. And the obvious next step for the movie, when it ended with her at the point in her life where she was, like kind of a tween, having that emotional growing phase where disgust is probably going to take over as a teenager. And That was a fun clip for me because I feel like anger, fear, and disgust are my favorite characters, even though they got a lot less screen time than the other two. And I would love to see more from them. I'd love to see more featurettes and, you know, maybe a longer featurette, maybe not a whole movie, but that's still up to debate. They might do that in the future. You never know. Audience, what do you think of these clips? And did you like Inside Out? Did these clips add more to the movie, or maybe they don't really need to be there so much? Let me know below in the comments, and please like and subscribe for more.